mean, that's your reply to what I'm going to say. No, you're just going to say, like, no, that's a new untold story. Yeah. Okay. Hey, is that story old or told? Fuck no, baby! It's a new untold story. A new untold story. It's a fresh baked untold story. A new untold story.
We good? Did that register?
Sir.
Welcome back to a new Untold Story, episode 335. Is that 2 weeks in a row I got it right?
It is.
I'm never going to miss again. If you're hearing that person not talk, yep, that's right, he's back. No, I'm talking about Owen. Nothing's changed since you've left.
Studio's nice.
Yeah, studio's nice. What are you doing, Kyle?
I can't hear you.
I'm right next to you.
Yeah, but it's just a thing.
Okay, can you?
I would like to hear.
You're not missing anything. What's up?
Hold on. Yeah, let's start from scratch.
I don't think we're too off the rails to where we can. We can get back on.
I can sense this like progressing longer because I don't have an immediate fix for this.
Do you want me to just go into the news while you fix it?
No.
Or wait, just use those.
Oh yeah.
There has to be another pair. Yeah,
KB use those. They can stretch it out.
Or just switch them
Yeah, wait. Why don't we just do this?
there. Those.
Warmed them up for you.
We're not cutting it.
Oh,
No.
come on.
We gotta get to an hour somehow, dude.
Yep.
Yo, can you talk?
Check. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Oh, and we're doing like hour plus episodes now. You remember the 12-minute days?
You were there for the 12-minute days.
We found out that talking isn't hard.
It is. Well, we realized it doesn't have to be good.
Right.
I'm looking through my Twitter drafts. Oh, you thought your girl was on her period? Nah, I just didn't trim my fingernails.
Yeah, that's actually a real fear.
Magic Johnson should be named AIDS Cock. I should have fired that one off.
Yeah, you should have.
Way to go, Nikki. What are your Twitter drafts, Kyle?
None. I have not composed a tweet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I need to start making jokes on the internet again.
Why?
It was fun. When Sass had that lobster sent to him from Big Cat, I wanted to borrow it just so I could like put it in the toilet and then just take a picture of that like full lobster in the toilet and just tweet like again ? I just thought that'd be fire. It's like spilling a lobster.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, of course would be funnier.
Yeah.
Of fucking course.
Yeah, a lobster in the toilet.
Episode 334. Got the headphones. Actually, these headphones aren't going, but that's really okay.
335.
335. I was wrong. Shit. 335. That's area code for Pensacola. Actually, I don't know. That was my
335. No area code. It's just a guitar, a classic guitar, the Gibson ES. 335 means that we are reverting back to the beginning, and we're on 207 if we're doing that, which is Maine, the state of Maine, the entire state of Maine.
The entire state of Maine has the same area code?
Yes.
Pretty cool.
No, it just means that they are so insignificant. They have no discernible regions or cultural
I thought it was a population thing.
It might be, yeah.
Before you get into that,
I'll get into Maine.
I watched a YouTube video of the worst country of all time. And what? Any guesses?
Central African Republic.
Congo. The Congo. If you
Really?
were if you were born in the Congo from the beginning of time to about maybe 20 years ago, you probably had a 90% chance of being a slave.
Really?
Yeah. They say
So
it's the worst.
there's two Congo countries.
The bad one.
Republic and the Democratic Republic. I
The
think
Democratic
they're
Republic is bad.
They're both bad.
I don't think I'd want to ever be. Yeah. But
So
the
the
Democratic
Democratic-
Republic was bad. Before even it was colonized, just the people of Congo enslaved the other people of Congo.
Yeah, it's the DRC. It's called, and it's growing rapidly. Like the capital Kinshasa is on pace to be one of the biggest cities or the biggest city in the world.
I know when cities are relevant when that's one of the movable places you can go to in the board game Pandemic.
Oh, is that on there?
Kinshasa's on there.
Yeah.
Manila's on there. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, that's how I know. But Kinshasa is like a real central. It gets infected real easily.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, I think their most famous guy is like a rapper. He lives in this gigantic coastal mansion, and then like there's slaves on boats in the river, like in his backyard.
Are they his?
No, but like,
wait, they
that's
still have
like
slavery
the,
then?
Yeah, the class. Well, not slaves. The class divide. Like the poorest people in
Oh,
the world
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
in his backyard doing river work.
Yeah, but I just thought it was interesting. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. You said the narrator was bad. which
Yeah, narrator of
I can't,
video is
it's
bad.
hard to get past.
But he also did another one. It was just like, you do not want to live in this country. And I clicked it and he's like, Iraq. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, I don't.
Yeah.
And this had like 10 million views. They're like, very informative. I was about to move to Iraq. Iraq?
Yeah, Iraq. All right. Housekeeping.
Are we starting with housekeeping?
Well, I think that's housekeeping. Yeah, that's like what you get out of the way first before the actual board meeting begins.
We could do that.
Mook, Owen's back. You worried for your career?
No, I'm just gonna keep
Funny.
being red and see if that works out.
Yeah.
No, we're a team. It's my dog.
For sure.
Whatever you say, man.
Oh fuck. Okay, so housekeeping. Josh Potter got his knife through security.
Yeah, he checked his luggage. I think he probably put it in his checked luggage. KB got a $500 double-sided battle axe in Alaska and brought it back.
True.
Mhm.
It's not that big of a deal. KB, for you, today is Long COVID Awareness Day.
Right.
It's trending pretty heavy. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
It's like when people complain about ADHD, it's very go through the timeline. It's nuts. People are like, I can't shower anymore because of long COVID.
Okay. Yeah, I was on board with that when I had it.
Yeah.
It's kind of debilitating, but no, if you can't shower,
Yeah.
you can do everything.
Did you hear your dad's Asian accent that he tweeted?
Did he voice tweet it?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He did a voice like with his
He
own
did a prank
voice?
call and he called
Oh, he's doing prank
He called
calls
D Felice
now?
Pizza, and you could understand how he would say D Felice.
I missed that.
Yeah. Laid it on thick.
And what's today's date?
See, I just made that up, but that's
I
not
was gonna
true.
say, I
But
thought,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that could be the free space of the 2023 bingo card.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't on my 2020.
What was?
What is today's date?
The 15th.
I mean, yeah, I miss my mom's birthday, which is today.
And your family group chat, your family group chat was waiting till tomorrow, wasn't it?
The other members of the family, whenever this happens, whenever it's someone's birthday, they purposely don't mention it in the group chat. They'll
I love
mention
that you said
everything
whenever
else.
something like this happens, it's forgetting your mom's birthday.
All right,
Did you text her?
we're good. Yeah,
What did you say?
said how much on Venmo? Question. Quick and easy. Come back.
That's good. What's our housekeeping?
Black mold update.
Yeah, I failed the mold test. I bought a petri dish, filled it with this fluid, let it sit out, and it has like the mold around the corners. So I just have a window cracked and I like cleaned the floor.
Oh, you'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird spot because my rent is so cheap. I don't want it to change by me complaining. Like, yeah, I'll come fix the mold, but also you're paying $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
I think Owen pays more than you, has 3 roommates, and has a plethora of mice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a decent sized apartment. It's just you can't live there well, no, you can live there comfortably, but you'll die quick.
Yes. The price you pay to live in New York.
Yeah. My water reeks. I have the stink. Dude, I will be the cleanest I've ever been and smell like pure shit. The cleaner I am, the worse I smell.
That is insane. The water that emits from your
Shower
is
super
just-
cloudy and stinky. They've
At
had
the time it came out, like legit.
brown. Yeah, like yes, dude. It dosed me in brown. I look like Augustus Gloop.
And we'll get to that soon.
What? Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
All right. Kind of want to go to it right now, but I guess we'll wait. I'll get into the news. Yeah, we're still doing that, Owen. Unless you want to do an ad first.
I can do an ad.
You'll be surprised too.
Okay, the show.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do this. The show is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, everyone needs therapy.
Uh-huh.
And some a lot more than others. A large percentage actually probably needs it medically. And the hardest part for these people who need it is because they're often introverts. They're often very socially anxious. They often have trouble communicating. That's why they need therapy in the first place. The hardest part is going in person, and no matter how professional and pleasant the therapist is, spilling your heart out to someone right in front of you is very difficult. It's not going to be as efficient when you do it face to face. Why not try mobile therapy? I'm talking about BetterHelp.
I think that's one of the best inventions of the 21st century.
Yeah, it's such a no-brainer.
Mhm.
So getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. That's obvious. But therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't do what we want or why we react the way we do until the talk through.
We talk through things.
Until we talk through things. So with BetterHelp, it is an app on your phone. You can get a full 100% adequate therapy session with someone who is licensed, who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. You could be in the comfort of your own room, bedroom, attic room. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. All you have to do, it's very easy. You just have to fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time for no charge.
Why don't you give them the promo code?
Visit betterhelp.com/new, NEW.
Yeah.
Today, get 10% off the first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com.
Did you ever have, did any of you guys have a cool room as a kid? Like a room you were proud to show your friends? I never had a cool room. You had a cool room?
Yeah.
I had a pretty tight, cool
No, not me.
video game room. It had one
Like
of those.
your bedroom?
No, it was different. It was my brother's old room when he moved out, and I put an inflatable chair in there.
Yeah, those were all the rage. They had real sharp seams though.
Yeah, and you'd stick to it
Mm-hmm.
really, really, like in the summer.
Yeah.
You'd get peeled off it. But that was my cool room. We put motocross video games in there.
Freak style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Animal style.
No, that's one of the games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was made by EA Sports Big.
Mm-hmm. I remember the one I played the most was MX versus ATV Unleashed or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. That was a cool one.
Yeah.
I was always doing cans.
Cans.
Yeah, I love doing can. Anyways.
Heel clickers.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? I never had a cool room. Ever.
Never.
No.
For me either. Yeah.
No. Oh, well. A New Zealand school abruptly closes its doors after being told they cannot practice conversion therapy anymore. They closed the school because they couldn't practice conversion therapy anymore. But the school didn't tell the teachers. Educators found out when they arrived to the building's locked doors. In a twist of fate, it was the teachers who were shocked.
Nice.
Instead of the gay students. In Star Wars news, Disney has stepped in and has made new packaging for Boba Fett's ship. His ship in canon is called Slave One. That's the ship that the bounty hunter Boba Fett flies.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just labeled as Fett's starship. There should be no room for race jokes in this universe. said Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. This is a pretty good step for Star Wars, the billion-dollar franchise built on a story about a boy not knowing his father. Ja Morant, no timetable for return as he enters counseling. Ja has been accused of acting hard, being a wannabe rapper, and as in an Instagram story with a gun, he captioned, "Don't leave the house without the stick." Caught eyes of the media, entered counseling. Yeah. Hard but soft on the inside? Rapper? Stick? Is this dude a baller or a fucking Tootsie Pop? you boys wait. The CMT Award nominees have been revealed. First-time nominees Kane Brown and Jelly Roll have 3 apiece. Kane Brown and Jelly Roll? The only brown roll I care about is made by the Tootsie Company and inside a hard candy with a stick handle. Hold on.
Oh, no.
The NCAA tournament is here. And wow, do we have some matchups. 6 seed Kentucky is on upset watch against a tough Providence team. While Kentucky has the skill set, Providence has 15 starter caliber players. If you've seen any human from Kentucky, you'll know their weakness is deep fryers.
Yeah.
Another popular upset pick is Kennesaw State. The Owls over the Xavier Musketeers. But I don't like it. You can't even trust an owl to count the licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop, let alone win a basketball game. They'll say it's 3, then chomp it. Another anticipated matchup, for me at least, is the West Virginia Mountaineers versus the Maryland Terrapins. Every year, people are asking, what in the ever-living fuck is a terrapin? Well, it's a tortoise, but I understand the confusion because they wear red. The only thing that can be red with a hard outer shell is a cherry Tootsie Pop. I have one more about
Getting shoulder rubs.
What?
It's a bar. Well, Drake was famously getting shoulder rubs at Tootsie's. Not in Philly.
Not in Philly.
No.
No. So, yeah, that's all I have. What do you have? What about you, Kyle? What's going on?
What do you want to start with, Maine or something else?
When I first got hired here, my first big blog was going to be making a KB No Swag fan page on Facebook. And I've had it, and it's existed forever. At KB, I think it was KB No Swag Fans Only on Facebook. I was just on Facebook the other day and saw that it had 70 new views. So I don't know what happened.
How many followers?
I think 3.
Oh.
Is it, how many are there? Can you see that? I'll check. I just, I guess, is that considered housekeeping?
Did you ever post any content on it?
Never. KB No Swag Fans Only. It has, over the last 28 days, 1 new like.
18 followers.
18 followers.
Okay.
Has it posted?
May 30th, 2020. Favorite KB moment? ?
Oh,
Two
those
comments.
Those comments gotta be hodgepodge. They gotta be all over the place.
He gave me a shot at a party once, real one.
Who
Someone
said
that?
Yeah, Alex VRs.
Alex Vyers.
Yeah.
Swaggy
Swaggy
Vyers.
Vyers. Yeah, dude.
Swaggy
I gave
Vyers.
him a few shots. I gave him a whole handle of Citron Svedka.
And then Michael Sacco said, January 10th, 1920 was my favorite of all time. I don't know what that means.
He's trolling because I wasn't. alive.
Damn, we have trolls in the fan page.
All right.
Maine?
Yeah. So Maine is a 335. Let's see what I have.
335.
No, Maine is the 207 because we left
we
off
go
at
back reverse
206.
start.
Maine is the 207 from Old Spec Mountain to Bar Harbor and from the Notre Dame Mountains to the Piscataqua River. It's the entire state of Maine, and at the Canadian border are the Notre Dame Mountains. And on Google or Apple Maps, it's in French because it's Quebec.
Yeah.
Montes. And then Notre Dame. So I was like, I wanted to know how to pronounce it if I had to say it.
Monteau?
This is I tried to figure it out. It's the French word for mountains. It's Montes. And well, this is what it is, which. So this is the first. It'll start with English.
Mounts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mounts?
This is the French word for mountains.
Mm,
And I kept clicking it.
mm.
I was losing my mind because I wanted to say it's like very perfect on this podcast, and I kept clicking it. Is it just She is kidnapped. The translator is kidnapped.
She's bound.
Yeah. I don't think that can't be. I think it has to be at least like mon.
She's bound.
It's got to be at least mon.
She's bound and gagged.
I think that I found that isn't real. That's not how. That cannot be how you pronounce mountains or mounts
Do it again.
in French.
Unless she.
And she even sounds like she's struggling. I think whoever this I don't know how many translators and like voices that Google hires, but this one was kidnapped. Unreal. I was gonna give Maine the dopest intro possible.
Dude, it sounds like they accidentally hired the sign language coordinator for that.
Yeah.
Dude, you hire the sign language translator to do an audiobook. Just sounds like you're fucking scarfing down cookies. That woman just had an Oreo.
Yeah, a cigarette. That's how they fucking eat. They're very skinny. Skinniest, but their diet isn't good. I don't like Maine. Well, let's start with the good. The beaches, the national parks, the shoreline.
The shape of it is the exact profile of Phil and Lil's lesbian mom from Rugrats.
Yeah, it is.
Betty DeVille.
Yeah, same haircut.
Yeah, it does. Looks just like Betty DeVille.
We'll start with people. Maine has one.
Am I right?
I can picture. I remember her head. Yeah,
she looked just like Maine.
I would like to see it now, but Maine has 1.37 million people, which isn't a lot, but that's a decent amount.
Yeah,
it wouldn't even be the top 40 most populous cities in America. The Providence, Rhode Island metro area has more people than the entire state of Maine. That's a city in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, home to my favorite 600-pound life brothers, the Asante brothers.
He's the brother of a 600-pounder, or is he?
One's 600, one's 800. It was a two-part. They were so fat they had to have a two-part episode on 600-pound life. You ever seen the Asante brothers? One of them's an absolute cunt.
800?
One of them's an absolute cunt. He refuses to put clothes on.
It's the lighter one.
No.
Really?
The lighter one's a really good boy. He opened up a little model hobby shop in Rhode Island. The older Asante, Steven, dickhead.
So the 800-pounder is like he's
an absolute
making
monster.
Money moves?
No, he's just very, very mean. The one on the left's the writer. The one on the right, he's the bad boy.
How big are their bottom halves?
The bottom half,
they look like 200
The
pounds.
bottom half on the right one looks like when Squidward got into the Krabby Patties.
He's rocking the Kangol.
Dude, yeah. Oh. Yeah, dude. Those boys are from the smallest state.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ew.
Watch that. If you're watching 600-Pound Life, watch the Asante brothers. You'll hate him. I usually watch that show and I feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hate. Stephen Asante.
And this probably aired over a decade ago, or was it recent?
I think it was probably it was probably over a decade.
I'll say this: if he is alive,
still is married,
do whatever you want in life. It doesn't dude. It's hard to die,
dude. No, so some people will die so easily. Fucking Stephen Asante went to the place to lose weight. He drove in the back of an RV and he broke the RV. He was too big for an RV.
Yeah,
they drove it from Rhode Island to Houston. He was in the clinic for 6 months and gained 83 pounds and became addicted to Dilaudid.
Yeah, okay.
He's a drug addict.
Right, yeah, this was
addicted to pain pills. He did 127 milligram Vicodin in a day. He gained 83
he's a geeker.
pounds,
Yeah.
and he's still alive. And he's a dickhead.
And this was years ago?
Yes.
Okay, he survived years, pluracy, since then. Do whatever you want in life. Do anything to your body.
I'm going to.
Drugs, alcohol, danger, stunts. Do anything.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
he can't die, and
Right.
everybody's rooting for him to die. I gotta pull up the worst of Steven Assanti. Oh, you'll hate him. He would call his dad, make his dad send him pizzas to.
Send him pizzas.
Even the doctor would talk shit about him.
Yes.
I remember that. The doctor would he'd be like, "How did you gain weight? How is this possible?" And he'd be like, "I don't know, man. I really wanted some cookies." And he's like, "Do you not get what the fuck I'm trying to do?" He refused to listen to anything.
And he's still
Dude,
alive.
he fell out of the back of a golf cart and pretended to be hurt. He just slid right off the back because that's the only way they could show him an apartment tour is with a golf cart.
What was it, a museum, dude? What
No,
the fuck?
dude,
The hall's wide enough for that.
Yeah, so they drove from Rhode Island to Houston, and they had to drive through McDonald's every 100 miles.
He's a new Rasputin.
Wait, that's awesome.
Dude, he's the new Rasputin.
Wait, so he went to fat rehab and gained 83 pounds?
Yes. Assanti. Oh my God. He's the number one enemy of the podcast.
Assanti?
Yes, but the younger Assanti is an angel. Oh, I hate him. I don't even know. He picked on his younger brother.
Gaines and Abel.
Oh shit.
That's the first joke. I've ever done on
Disable.
the show. Yeah, Gaines.
Sugarcane and disable. Just go home and watch the episode. I promise you. I've been addicted to TLC. That
I
is
always forget. That's great shit.
Dude, I watched an episode of Hoarders set in our hometown.
Someone, I saw that
They had to climb up 8 feet of trash to get into the door. They had to mountain climb.
Oh, that's gross.
And she said she hoards for her own protection so people can't break in.
That's actually kind of a 500 IQ play.
But anyway, fuck Steven Assanti, Rhode Island. I'm sorry, Kyle. I just had to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
That's everybody's homework. Everybody watch this.
I'm
And if you
very
like
excited.
Steven Assanti at the end of this, no, you can't. I need you to watch it.
He's traveled the world. He's starred in hit cable television shows. He moves. He does things.
He
This is
able to eat
your
whatever he
sign.
wants.
I know. He lives. Yeah.
He gets to have 120 Vicodin a day.
That's amazing.
Yes. And it's all paid for by TLC.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
His leg looks like a fucking topographic map. His leg looks like how the fucking Sierra Nevada feels on a globe. It is disgusting.
We should roast him next week.
Next week is the roast of Steven Assanti. But for it to make sense, people need to watch the episode. Part 1 and 2.
The back of his knee, which is a thing, a body part that you never think about or consider.
Yeah.
His is probably like the inside of a pumpkin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, he just can't wear shoes.
Yeah,
he just can't do it.
He has acne on the behind his knee.
His feet
Yeah.
are fat.
Yeah.
He can't it's unbelievable.
Okay.
Maine, I'm sorry.
Assanti. I need him to keep living.
He won't die.
It's so hard to die.
But some people do it so easily.
Some people do make it look easy. But yeah. All right. Maine, subpar population, but that's not indicative of anything good or bad.
He called the cops on his caretaker because she was taking his rental TV back. His you'll hate him.
You can, what?
So the rehab facility let him rent a TV. And he was so mean to his caretaker, she took his TV back. He locked her out when she was emptying out his piss jugs, and he locked her out, called the cops on her, and tried to keep the TV.
He gained 83 pounds in rehab?
Yeah.
At his body mass, that has to be hard to gain weight. So I don't know what he was doing.
He was having 12 large pizzas and 5 2 liters of Coke a week. Or no, he would have a 5 liter of Coke, like multiple, 2 liter of Coke multiple day.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I got a Santi brain. If I die before him, I will be so mad.
But yeah, I mean, how old is he? 30s?
He was 30 when he went into it. So he's probably 40.
Oh my God. I'm going to go off this decade. Maine is... Maine, yeah, weak population. If you want to talk about the flagship city, Portland, Maine, 68,000 people. Portland, Maine is, I mean, we all know Portland, Oregon, but Portland, Maine is not only significantly smaller and less popular than Portland, Oregon, but it's not even in the Mount Rushmore of largest suburbs of Portland, Oregon. Hillsborough, Beaverton, Vancouver, Washington, Gresham, all bigger than Portland, Maine, insignificant. Portland, Maine. It wouldn't even be a top 20 largest neighborhood in New York City. It would be 23rd between Park Slope, Brooklyn, and Ridgewood, Queens. But again, population isn't really indicative of anything until you look at their black percentage. Maine is the closest U.S. state to Africa geographically, but the furthest demographically and culturally, with only 1.8% of their population being African American. That's only 18,000 people. More people from Maine speak French than Ebonics. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. And the people who do speak Ebonics in Maine do it, they don't even do it poorly. They do it richly.
Rich
They do.
Ebonics?
Yeah, they can't even do Ebonics. It's just like Francis, like talking about shoes. It's like someone like, don't scuff the constructs. And they say that to their CPA when they drip ink on their duck boots. So very unblack. If you want to put that into a different perspective, 18,000 black people in Maine. The Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Hillsborough County, Florida had more black people in that small amphitheater on August 22nd when Little Baby performed than the entire state of Maine at any given moment. The postal code of Maine is ME. A larger percentage of black people have came from me than Maine if you count Filipinos and toy assistants as black people.
And what?
If you count Filipinos and toy assistants as black people and successfully induced orgasms, respectively. Central Florida University College in Orlando has a larger total population of non-whites than Maine. Things that have a higher percentage of black people than Maine. Barstool Sports, the Edmonton Oilers, the Lord of the Rings the series, if you count Sauron, Seth MacFarlane. Yeah, no, none others. Seth MacFarlane's voice. So yeah. No diversity in Maine. Let's look at things that bring people to Maine. What are their odds and ends? Are there attractions? They have the world's largest telephone in Bryant Pond. They have the birthplace of the earmuffs in Farmington. This is one of their biggest. This is one of their most popular. The big, not the giant, not the biggest, the big milk carton in Presque Isle.
How big's the milk carton?
It's not even, there was a largest milk carton. There still is. The largest milk carton in Spokane, Washington is only 35 feet tall. That's shorter than the Denver Nuggets starting lineup. Is 6-man included. The largest milk, but this is this big event, the big milk carton. They didn't even do the biggest. They could have easily made the biggest, but they just made big milk carton. They have the 31-foot tall Paul Bunyan statue. There's a bigger one in Klamath. They could have just made it a few inches taller and it would have been the biggest in the world. Now they just have big Paul Bunyan. Okay? Monster of unfathomable pedigree in the town of Bath. I don't know what that is. Let's look at things. The tallest buildings in Maine. The tallest building in Maine. So Maine boasts that they are one of the happiest states in the U.S. and they have the lowest suicide rate in the U.S. Well, let's look at this. The tallest building is St. Joseph's Church, which is 235 feet. A large percentage of people have survived falls taller than 235 feet. You can't physically kill yourself in Maine. St. Joseph's Church. That's the tallest building at 235 feet. To put that into perspective, St. Joseph's apartment building in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn is slightly taller at 241 feet. St. Joseph's women's track team is taller than the tallest.
Did you do the math?
I did the math. I went through every roster. I didn't even look at the women. I didn't even pay attention to their faces. St. Joseph's women's track team is taller than the tallest building in the state of Maine by 1 foot.
Wow.
43 young female athletes with an average height of 5'5" 3/4. The second tallest building, St. Patrick's Church. Third, the Cathedral of Immaculate Conception. The fourth is a library, Miller Library, 185 feet. 15 cases of Miller Lite would be taller than that if you want to put like the amount of beer at any given house party
Wait, 15 cases of beer is how tall?
is 185 feet.
Are you saying all the beers
All the
stacked?
cans stacked
So if
on
you
top
had,
of each other?
if you had, it'd be 362 cans of Miller Lite, 15 cases. Okay. So
Okay.
Nothing. All right. No. Famous people.
From Maine. A hockey player?
Stephen King?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this website says Anna Kendrick. The lovably petite 37-year-old actress and singer is the most famous person from the Pine Tree State. Petite icon, she's not even the most famous Kendrick under 5'4". Oh, shit is all love, K-Dot. It's the most famous male celebrity and by some accounts, the most famous person of all time from Maine is Stephen King, the 75-year-old king of horror, known for writing best-selling novels like It, Carrie, and Pet Sematary, is the most famous person from the state. That's a male, okay? He's not even the most famous person who did Carrie in 1974. That would be Harrison Ford, who had an affair with his much younger Star Wars co-star Carrie Fisher in the same year. Speaking of fucking teens, Stephen King isn't even the most famous king with an underage orgy section on their Wikipedia controversies tab. That would be Ivan IV, who's underage. Less fictional, but still the same. Stephen King isn't even the most famous person named Stephen in his mid-70s who created a supernatural, critically acclaimed masterpiece in the 80s with a 2-letter title that begins with a vowel and ends with a T. That would be Steven Spielberg, director of E.T.
Damn, he doesn't even have that. Can't even claim that.
Yeah, that's all you're claiming. And then the rest of the list, it gets weak fast. Aaron Andrews is like third or fourth. She's not even the most famous woman named Erin, who's best known for a settlement case. Athletes.
Wait.
That would be Brockovich. Athletes. This is where it gets pathetic. The best athlete from Maine of all time is a woman named Joan Benoit Samuelson. She's a marathon runner, a gold medalist in 1984. No one, do you know her?
No.
That's the most famous athlete from the state. To put like West Virginia, Jerry West, the face of the NBA, Randy Moss, a more white, maybe, in less significant state. Joan, and this is funny. Joan is from coastal Maine, outside of Acadia National Park.
Why is that funny?
Like Joan of Arcadia is a more famous thing than that. All right. The next second most famous best male athlete of all time is a snowboard cross player named Seth Westcott.
What do you mean he's a snowboard cosplayer?
No, he does snowboard cross, which is a sport.
Oh.
Yeah. The best NFL player of all time from Maine
Who?
is Matthew Mulligan, a tight end out of Penobscot Valley High School. He was undrafted in 2008 and signed with the Dolphins under head coach Tony Soprano before being
I don't think it was
Sperano. Yeah. Before being promptly cut, before being promptly signed to the practice squad, before being promptly cut from the practice squad. He played a total of 8 seasons for 11 different teams, all under the Obama administration. He averaged 2 seasons per reception. He's the best football player from the state of Maine.
Oh my God.
He's not even the most famous Matt Mulligan.
All right.
That was
Who's the most famous?
Matt Mulligan is Lauer when he cheated and got some extra strokes in, okay? That's what we're talking about. But this guy, he played for 11 different teams. In 2008, he played for 2 different AFC conference championships teams. Dolphins. I made that up. Best NBA player.
Oh God. I don't know.
The best NBA player of all time. Granted, Cooper Flag is coming up. He's 16, but he doesn't even play. But,
yeah, of course. You can't forget about Cooper
he's a top.
Flag.
He's going to be he's a top recruit, a top draft pick maybe. But the best NBA player of all time from the state of Maine. I hate to do this to him, but this is all you need to say. He follows Anus on Instagram.
No.
Oh, I think,
He's the man. He's Duncan Robinson.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. He was good. He's good.
Yeah. You got a bag?
No, yeah. Yeah, he plays the G League or the Heat. Yeah, good for him. Not the most famous Duncan Robinson. That was Nate, who won the contest 3 times. Most famous musical artists is the band The Ghost of Paul Revere, 17,000 followers on Instagram. And then the most famous musician solo is Spose, the rapper.
How can somewhere, it's a pretty wealthy state, is it not?
Yeah.
How, like, that seems like if you have
It
wealth,
seems
that you can let your
impossible.
kids pursue the arts like that.
Anything, music, sport. Yeah.
Is Francis fucking in their top 10?
He might be. He might be.
Oh my God. Do they have a mayor that you like?
Oh, yeah. So here's the deal. I went through every single mayor of every single actual city. And we're not going to water down the heat checks. If they don't have heat checkable mayors, I'm just not going to do it.
That's good.
I think we teased it. We teased the Augusta mayor. He hasn't posted in 2 years, and he has like a bunch of comments from people who thought he was up next.
Thought he was up
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. He looks like a fun, goofy guy.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Damn, dude. You made Maine sound pretty horrible. Did you find a
did.
picture of Betty DeVille's head?
I did. Also, she is now a lesbian.
Is she actually? She came out.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Howard?
Everyone is freaking out because now she's
Ooh.
a lesbian.
Yeah, go to the left one. That
left
is
photo.
Maine, yeah.
Yeah, her head's shaped like Maine. I think I did a tweet a long time ago, and I did the correlation. If the state is shaped like Betty DeVille, you're allowed to smoke weed. But if it's shaped like her husband Howard, weed is still illegal.
The steps it had to take to get to that.
I was on a big correlation kick at one point.
How do you even start with that?
You could just figure out, like, I would so bored at my last job, I would just look for any sort of correlation. That's how I found out the Rob Schneider oil spill. I found out when
Yeah, that's crazy.
Adam Sandler's looking to the left at movie posters, it'll be rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. But if he's looking right at you on the movie poster, it's a fresh
That's actually
film.
cool.
But I was really just big into correlation. And I really, really forced this one. I was warping the shapes of their heads.
But I don't understand how you could look at anything and be like Betty DeVille and Maine.
Dude, I confuse people with if I found something that vaguely was shaped like something else, people would be like, that guy's hilarious. And I found out that the US time zones are shaped like the characters from Phineas
Yeah, I remember
and Ferb.
that.
Yeah, she looks just like Maine. And look, that was before she came out and she's being an offensive tackle. And look at her sweatshirt. Actually, can we sell the Betty DeVille sweatshirt in the Barstool store?
I would wear that.
I would wear the fuck out of that. Yeah, but her head's shaped just like Maine.
No, we can't get purple.
Yeah, we're not allowed to get purple
But
sweatshirts.
I mean, I know, like, in hindsight, yeah, that's an obvious lesbian. But I think a lot of, like, growing up, a lot of, like, chaperones looked like that.
Every single chaperone was like a
yeah,
Betty DeVille.
yeah.
Yeah, they were tough. Yeah, I was big into correlation Twitter. I was the king of correlation Twitter. Let's see. I'm trying to just find shit.
I have a Twitter draft if you want it.
Oh yeah, hit me with a Twitter draft.
I said, can I bring jewel pods across the Canadian border, or do they only smoke dick over there?
Yeah.
Kept that one in the chamber.
What prompted that?
I don't know. It's just like I have a ton of drafts. It's just in the drafts.
Dude, I don't have a
But
ton
you
of
really,
drafts.
were you mad at a specific Canadian?
No, I'm going to Toronto Friday, and I'm concerned about bringing my credit card knife that I have to get out of my bag and my tungsten card,
Mm-hmm.
but also jewel pods.
Yeah, but what do you have anything against them that you like?
No, it's just
Yeah.
that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Tweet that.
Should I send it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
This is the marijuana decriminalization by shape of fill-in little parent head.
Read the.
That
read the
is
little
insane.
thing you wrote for people.
Simple little trick to know if weed is decriminalized in your state. Shaped like Betty DeVille, have your fill. Howard shaped state, get a court date. I was
That's
unfollowable.
amazing.
But like, look,
Imagine Dave Portnoy looking at that.
He was following
Yeah,
me.
that's when he. That's what.
Yeah.
That's like he was like. I put him on. But
dude,
dude,
I
I
was
on his
getting-
radar.
look how lazy I was getting in
that's
the
what
middle.
he was looking at.
I was getting so lazy in the middle. Look what I did. Look at fucking Nebraska. I just warped the shape of his head because nobody's zooming on Nebraska.
Yeah, no,
You look at the corners. You look at California. You look at Texas, Florida,
True.
and Maine. And so I just.
Correlation Twitter.
Oh, dude, I might have to get back
Yeah.
into. I
I
might
wanna
have to
do
get back
it,
into
yeah.
correlation. Yeah. Fuck.
Didn't you do one with a Yu-Gi-Oh something? The
I just
shadow.
no. I did one where I got a Yu-Gi-Oh dual disc for Christmas, but the package was shaped just like a dildo. I don't know. I was so. Oh man, I might have to find a correlation tonight.
It's got to be such a good feeling though when that correlation clicks.
No, because they're all forced. There's an
Yeah.
oil spill every day. I just aligned it to Rob Schneider movies.
But even if you make it click, that click.
And then I did one. I was like, yeah, this was within 2 days of an oil spill. Like, yeah, you could force people to believe anything with like, yeah.
Mhm.
With shapes.
We posted a TikTok of me doing a joke about Saudi Arabia. Did you see the comments of that?
No.
A bunch of like people just commented the word knee, Knee, and it freaked me out. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that was my bad. Yeah.
What are you talking
I
about?
mean, it was your bad.
How
He was your bad.
Dude, look at my. If I, you could, I will open up my computer right now, and I was just doing research. Saudi Arabia knee. I thought like they were coming for me.
That was,
Mhm.
dude, I typed in Saudi Arabian translation because I was just going to put like the news in Arabic.
Yeah.
As the caption, and it translated to knee. So that's
Wait,
why.
the news is just knee.
Yeah.
Wait, does the video just say knee?
Pretty much. Yeah.
I didn't. My vain ass just went straight to the comments. Where the fuck? Okay, here we go. Let's see.
It's on Instagram
So-
because that's where they translate.
Wait, where do you see the word knee?
So if you go to our Instagram
Oh,
and then go to the joke,
it wasn't TikTok. It was Instagram. Okay,
it'll say see translation. Yeah.
we could try to find a correlation right now, and I'll force it.
Let's do one about the
Okay.
Congo.
I think we should do one every time. You need something like people will bite on. So like every time there's a charge against Jeffrey Epstein, or every time like something like that. Every time every date of a Harvey Weinstein assault, there was blank.
Okay, I actually like this exercise.
Yeah.
Let's just look at one.
Yeah, you have to look up one and then
See
find
what-
out
yeah,
something
I
that
get it,
happened that
yeah.
day, and then you just kind of have to force it. Also, we need to do some philanthropy.
I've been doing it pretty hard.
I have to
to a
do.
point where I don't know if I can keep doing it.
I kept an Asian woman up all night by every 10 minutes.
Interrupting her fake work session.
Dude, I was paying her $5 to wake up and do the chicken dance. And in turn, she stayed up all night dancing
Yeah.
and made $600. I stayed up all night and lost $600.
Spent $600.
I kept on doing it. I was just like, she's going to be so
You
sleepy
went to
tomorrow.
That's the equivalent of going to a strip club where it's just one Asian girl performing.
Have you seen the guy that sits above a dunk tank?
No.
I don't.
How
I
does
can't-
how does it activate?
You can like rumble his chair or activate a smoke machine. He never goes in the tank.
How many people were watching this Asian woman?
A lot, but I was the number one donator by a lot.
I got a lot of number one gifter badges, and I've been giving only one gift.
For a lot of money.
No,
There was a comment just like, "Damn, Nick and Kyle must be sitting pretty to be able to do this." No.
no.
Yeah.
I get in the zone when we're on here. And, I wasted a lot of money.
Waste money that I need really badly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do another $100 today.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I didn't
yeah.
bring it up on housekeeping because I didn't want you to spend more money.
You have to.
I'm going to give a party bus. Did I give a party bus?
So I figured out the perfect gift.
What's the perfect gift?
So I figured out what is the most emasculating gift. What is the most emasculating thing you can do to a TikToker? It's go to the live of of a grown man who probably advertises himself as ultra masculine, tough, like a hood dude or a gym bro, and you make them thank you for this, for tiny Dinies. Yeah, you make them thank out loud intern Troy for tiny Dinies. These grown men. You make them say thank you for the tiny Dinies. And I got a lot to do it.
Hold on. I'm going to
It's a small gift though.
Yeah, they're 10 coins.
I'm going to put $100 back in.
Oh, no.
6,607 coins. I shouldn't have done that.
That's so much. That's, yeah. Oh, how you going? Yeah, give one out now.
I'm going to give one out now. But like, how much is a tiny Diny?
10 coins, under $1. So I kept giving these dudes 41 tiny Dinies and making them.
Wait, give away some tiny Dinies.
I compiled them all.
Oh, you recorded it?
I screen recorded them all. Yeah.
This is just a group of people watching one woman twerk. Have you seen these?
I don't know that
Oh,
lane.
we got a pack watch.
I'm not doing that. Oh, this is the girl that just stays. She's in the shower, but you can only see her silhouette.
That's
Genius.
pathetic.
Pathetic. She has 1,000 people in there. Oh wait, this might be the guy.
What?
Dunk
He's
tank?
singing. He's singing. The guy who's the country singer with the crazy jaw.
What?
Crazy jaw.
He's got real crazy Pixar jaw. Looks like an upside down house. Yeah, I'm giving this guy. He has 15 people
How
watching.
many
That's
people
a
are
little
watching?
15.
Is
It's
he-
a little much.
Is he active with the chat?
He's just so greasy.
Yeah,
And he's got transition lenses.
Gross, yeah.
Is he getting $100?
He looks like an Asante family tree member.
Don't. Okay, he's lost privileges. I hate
Yeah.
the Asante.
yeah.
Yeah, anyone Asante adjacent is definitely not getting a tiny Diny.
Dude, I think every day on the internet I see the biggest pair of titties I've ever seen, and I don't
Yeah.
know when it'll stop.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I just was scrolling through. I just saw the biggest titties I've ever
100%.
seen. She had to be in landscape.
Dude, yeah. The panorama nude.
KB, I have I have an Amazon review.
Oh yeah.
I just came across one. You know, I kind of just let it die because the tungsten one was just we peaked early.
We did, yeah.
Peaked really
But
early.
there's way more out there.
Tons, but I found one about a cat, and I just like, oh, maybe I'll
Okay.
tell KB about this
Yeah.
because he's been exploring the cat world. So this is a review on one of those harnesses that you strap your cat into from a ceiling. It looks like a sex swing for a cat, so you
I've
can
never seen that.
you can bathe them or clip their
Oh.
nails. So this guy wrote a whole story about his experience with this cat harness. I started with my more tolerant cat. He's super squirmy and wiggled out of it a couple times. He wiggled out of it a couple times, but he was purring the whole time. Then I started to clip one in the picture, which is the cat I intended to be this for. And oh boy, it was a nightmare. She was squirmy, but okay until I brought out the clippers. Then she freaked out and squirmed out of it the first time. Then I tried a second time. I got 5 nails clipped. She started screaming like crazy. Then my other cat thought it was time to scream and he started screaming with her. Then my other cat got jealous that we were in the bathroom and he wasn't invited. So he started screaming louder and started.
Cats suck.
That sounds horrible.
Yep. But this is the problem is I think multiple cats.
And one is suspended in the air freaking out.
Yes.
And the other are on the ground.
One's on
freaking
the
out.
ground
Yeah.
screaming just because he wants to be involved. And the third one is on the outside screaming because he's not invited. So he started screaming louder and started doing this thing where he opens the cupboard door in the kitchen slightly so it slams closed. So now you have 3 screaming cats and then a cupboard door
Just a-
continuously opening
Yeah,
and
it's like
slamming.
a fucking beat.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, exactly.
I might work with that. I might sample
You
that.
might Charlie
Yeah.
Puth it. Huh. And I think it's going to go,
Oh my God.
fucking fix your eyebrow.
I fucking hate
Yeah, dude.
I feel whatever. Then I tried again after giving her a break. This time she was so stressed she squirmed initially when I was trying lifting her and fell and whacked her head on the bathroom counter and fell straight into the water bowl in the afternoon. So he's now dropped one of the cats its head struck the outside of the sink and it fell into a water bowl.
One of my cats
It's
fucking
kryptonite,
died.
Yeah. This time she was so stressed, she squirmed initially when I was lifting her. Oh, and fell and hit her head. Sorry, I lost my place. This time, once I hung her up, I turned off the lights and rocked her back and forth to calm her down. So now he's in complete darkness with a cat suspended in the air, rocking her back and forth. Then I used the clippers that came with the kit. Those clippers are way better than any other clippers I own, by the way. And got it all done in a minute. She was crying a lot, but then I'd rock her back and forth a little and kiss her on the head and pet her to calm her down. It eventually worked, though. It was hecking tiring. But this is the first.
Wait, they said hecking?
He said hecking.
That is a dead giveaway. True cat owner.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
True cat owner.
He's just writing a journal entry on Amazon.
Yeah.
Exactly. I even skipped the paragraph where he talked about how he was really scared his neighbor was going to call the cops because it sounded like he was
Just the
torturing
most typical
cats.
cat guy. You know, he says awesome sauce every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he says this isn't on my 2023 bingo card.
100,000%.
Wouldn't have guessed that would be on the bingo card.
So this is a thing now?
So that I just wanted to make sure you understood that was. I think the main issue is multiple cats.
Right. And I actually today I have a cat.
What?
You have a cat?
I went to the shelter yesterday. I don't have it in my possession. I applied. I didn't know. Filled out the application and it's mine.
What is the criteria?
What's the cat? What's
The
it look
call
like?
today? It's black. It looks just like Piper. Its name's gonna be Piper.
You're just keep getting new Piper.
Yeah, it's the second Piper.
Wait, what is the criteria on a cat application?
It's double-sided.
Did you have to like sign
I
off
had
that
to
you'd give it
check
boops every day, dude?
Like do like my history of pets that I've had. I had to check whether or not I plan on walking it.
Did you show that big ass a litter box you have?
I didn't even have to do that. Got it. It's mine. Fuck.
Is there a clause in there where you have to do fan fiction TikToks as if the cat is a human being?
Yeah, that's what. I don't
You guys
know.
cool if I
I'm excited.
take a little break to pay a POC?
Oh yeah.
A plain old Caucasian.
yeah. We allow.
We hire
POCs.
plenty of POCs.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the greasy guy again. I might have to be him.
Yeah, give it to him.
I don't know what he's doing. He's got a car seat in the back. He's got 0 likes.
How many people are in it?
4.
Yeah, hook him up.
$100? Fuck.
Maybe warm them up. a little.
$100?
Yeah, warm them up.
That's insane.
Let's get a tiny Diny in there.
I mean, I have 6,700 coins. I'm not gonna. You know how many tiny Dinies that is?
But they don't know. They don't know what the gifts are worth.
Yeah. Why the fuck do they do
So
this?
yeah,
It doesn't make you inclined to pay them a lot.
But you do anyway.
Yes. What can I do? A pool party, a valley festival.
The
I give
names of these are just so bizarre.
Oh, I can give him Cooper's home.
give him like a ham hock.
Is there a ham hock on here? But it keeps cutting out. I think it's our service in here. Biggest tits I've ever seen.
I've
Oh,
seen-
wait. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna pay this Florida boy.
What do we
What
got?
was that?
Drop this phone. Old Butterfingers. I'm gonna pay Florida boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 10 people watching. All right, Florida boy. Let's see. Are you going to give any tiny Dinies out, Kyle?
If he gives you, if you get an A extended wise from him, I'll pay you that same amount.
You'll give me $100.
If you get an A.
All right, deal. All right, I'm going to give him a 6,000 coin Valley Festival.
Jeez.
What could that be?
That's the Valley Festival.
Uh-oh.
Not even crickets.
That's a idle
Literal silence.
an
Dead silence.
air conditioner.
Maybe. I just gave you $100.
$100.
There it is.
Hey, appreciate that. Wait, who was that? Who signed that? Bruh, Who just signed up?
Oh, you got a bro. You just signed that?
You gotta comment back.
Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, I'm finna follow you back. Hey, make sure y'all go follow.
You got to follow back $100. And he's on to the next.
He said A, I'm gonna follow you back.
He didn't say, he said A.
He didn't. I got a comment.
Yeah, tell him how much you sent.
Quick hundo for the boy.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, yeah.
no freaking
No
way.
freaking way. No free.
And then just somebody said, "About time." What? He's not doing anything.
About time.
Can I pin? Hold on. Hey, I appreciate that for real. That much. Brian, what going on?
That's the response of someone holding the door for you, not a stranger giving you $100.
Dude, I am over on this. I'm down 200 for every dollar I've spent. No, for every $100 I've spent. Oh, I haven't gotten a thanks yet.
Not a thanks. No thanks.
How do you say thanks?
Thanks. Yeah, I can't say.
Have I never noticed that, or is that new?
Ungrateful? That yeah.
You just don't know how to say it.
Thanks.
There's no word in your language. So do a tiny Diny for me,
Okay.
because we're the number one philanthropy podcast at Barstool. I think.
Well, I already have a video of my compilation.
Oh, you made a compilation of your tiny
Dinies? I
Dinys?
kind of add some spice to it.
Oh no! Oh fuck! You were screen recording your tiny.
Oh yeah. What?
Since when does TikTok?
What?
It's just in my playlist now, and I just has Florida Boy just.
It's just on your phone.
Wait, did
Yeah, Florida Boy. Imagine your girl
I've been
sees
listening.
your phone.
My girl sees me just watching Florida Boy Taze fucking live.
He's like, no, I mean, this
Wait, can I play his live without having my phone open? Oh my god, yeah,
yeah. Imagine
There's his AC going.
Imagine your girl seeing that and then be like, oh, well, it's probably nothing. Then she goes, opens it up. We gave her a Valley Festival. What does that mean? It's an emoticon. Oh, it's worth $100. You just gave him $100. $100.
Dude, the regret I feel every time. I'm pressured because the cameras are on. I'd never do this shit. I'll stop eventually.
We're gonna have to cut you off.
Well, they said
Yeah.
people were saying Twitch is where you'll get the really grateful people.
Yeah, I mean, people go crazy.
But you can also bombard. You can take all the people watching you into a random group of I watch Ninja do it all the time. Just go rating random.
But let's do a group one.
I like rating people. I rated Adriana Chechnik the other day.
But dude, she doesn't care.
No, but it's just nice to hear you say thanks, rude boy.
Oh, dude,
You're so disgusting.
That was my chat's idea. Dane Cook wasn't live. It's always Dane Cook if he's live.
But that was just your second one.
Yeah.
Let me see your compilation, Kyle. Do you have any songs?
Well, this is kind of like a song too.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh fuck.
we got
Oh, yeah.
Today's episode also brought to you by HelloFresh. Make mealtime easy with delicious recipes made with fresh, wholesome ingredients delivered to your door. No lines, no hassle, just great tasting meals you can whip up and enjoy in the comfort of your home. With the cost of groceries going up and up, now's the perfect time to get started with HelloFresh. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. HelloFresh has 40 weekly recipes to choose from for all meal occasions, lifestyles, preferences. Take your pick from meals like soy glazed salmon with rice or mushroom and chive risotto, and everything in between. Delicious dinners are a cinch with HelloFresh's chef-crafted seasonal recipes that come with ingredients already pre-portioned, so all you have to do is cook and enjoy. HelloFresh makes it easy to eat what you love. Customize select meals by swapping proteins or sides, or even adding proteins to a veggie dish. Now you can even upgrade for organic chicken or organic ground beef on select meals. I've been using HelloFresh for a long time. It's one of the only good things about going home to my apartment. When I see that nice styrofoam box
that
with dry
box.
ice, fresh, great, delicious. Go to HelloFresh.com/anus60, ANUS60 for 60% off plus free shipping. That's anus60 at HelloFresh.com/anus60. Those have changed, haven't they, Owen?
60 now?
I was just saying our presentation of them. Yeah, we started at the bottom at 20%. They just keep on going up. That's on us. Let's hear it, Kyle.
All right.
What? You seem nervous.
Because like I'm pretty much playing a new track for you guys.
Mook's Clues did well on SoundCloud.
Did it? How many plays?
I think we're at 10K.
What?
Yeah, it's fine.
More jacks than you were Thursday?
Yeah.
What?
Are you more jacks than you were Thursday?
No, losing muscle mass, gaining fat. I started lifting significantly less, eating like shit. It's the fucking weed. Dude,
You look great.
thank you.
Intern Troy, the new #1 gifter badge.
Oh my God, Troy.
What's going on with intern Troy? I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the tiny Dinies. Hell yeah. Going crazy with them. Oh, Troy with the tiny Diny. Appreciate the dinosaur. We got a little tiny dino in the building. 41 tiny Dinies. Thank you for
Yeah, so I've tried. I was doing 41 every time because I wanted these grown ass dudes to say thank you for the 41 tiny Dinies.
Wait, is there a drop coming?
It'll get a.
Thank you for the tiny Diny. Thank you so much for the tiny Dinies. Let's go. Intern Troy with the tiny Dinies. Let's go. With the tiny Dinies. Let's go. With the tiny Dinies. Let's go. Thank you for 41 tiny Dinies. You saying 41 more, I appreciate that.
41 more.
Yeah, when you said 41 more, I appreciate it.
You saying 41 more, I appreciate that.
Did you say teeny deenies?
Listen, intern Troy, don't head out yet. Guess what? You are getting a shout out on my radio show. What's up, intern Troy?
Do you think tiny Dinies were real and existed? Or do you think they were methodical?
Holy shit. What a fucking drop. Blending cinematic universes. Fucking AI. Are you kidding me?
Holy fuck, dude, you're a genius.
Tiny Dinies.
That is gonna chart.
Yeah, that's your magnum opus. For sure.
But those were just like the ones who did say it. The majority of men like refused to say tiny Diny out loud. So a lot of them were like, thanks for the dinosaurs. Yeah.
How much money did you spend?
Again, those not a crazy amount, but yeah, a lot. Because I did so many.
But like, give me an estimate, like a dollar amount.
Probably like 26.
$26?
100. No, I don't know. Probably like $100.
Oh my god, it's my new favorite thing to do.
I love it. Yeah.
You should hate it because he's doing amazing
I'm doing so bad,
and you're doing pretty
dude.
bad.
How am I
Yeah.
bad at giving away money?
I know.
Yeah.
I suck.
Yeah.
It's I mean, what happened? Like some guy randomly decided to go on TikTok live. No one was watching. And then someone gave him $100. Like there is no equivalent to that. To how grateful one would be.
I just got to go back to keeping that Asian woman awake.
Wait, what did you give her a gift and it
You give her a
alarms the
donut.
sound?
You give her a donut and she has to do the chicken dance.
But how does it trigger a noise, obviously?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And she has to get up off her mattress. And
That's
she
a
does.
hellish existence.
Yeah, and I gave her so much money. I was up till about 4:30 in the morning doing it, which is probably noon in Chinchow. But I meant to say.
Man.
We got there. I mean, it's a big. There has to be a chin chow.
No, dude,
Yeah, we got to save you. There has to be.
No,
a chin
there's
chow.
not. It's a water electric type Pokemon. I fucked up. I meant to say, what's the one that it is? It's
You're the only one to become
Ching.
Yeah.
first
And I said
person
Chin
to
Chow.
ever become xenophobic via philanthropy. You made you a worse person.
I didn't mean. I confused. I confused. What's it called?
Dude, it's a place.
Chin Chow is a Pokemon that's has 2 light bulbs coming out of its head, and I confused it with an Asian city. Oh fuck!
The mold, dude.
Yeah, the mold is going straight to my brain. For today's TikTok, I don't know if we can do it, but Kyle, have you seen the? I want you to do the filters of like the guys that are like, who would you rather? And it's like the celebrities.
I've seen them, yeah.
I
They
would like-
overrate the fuck out of Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
If it's a fuck competition, then they do. If it's just
If it's what?
There's another one.
I think she's more pretty than sexy.
Sure, that's fair. I want you to get. I want your first thing to be like, all right, let's try this. Like, who would I rather? And then it goes, and I want it to be 2 people that were biologically male.
But then my head explodes.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, your head fucking explodes.
Like, give me an example.
You get.
Nikita Dragon.
Was she born a male?
I believe so.
Jeffree Star.
The Matrix.
What?
People are on that. They say it's bad.
Oh, the Wachowski
The directors.
sisters. I just thought you were
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think you're
the Wachowski sister. And wait, that Nikita, she's a cosplayer?
No, she. I think she's just trans. I think she's born male.
She
was born trans. She was born. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a biological male.
Oh wow.
I don't know the terminology. This is thin ice. Male presenting.
Yeah, sure, fine.
Yeah.
Her baby shower was pastel blue,
Yeah.
probably. All right, but I think that can we go that route? You think?
Maybe.
We'll see. All right.
Yeah, I think you have to do that.
No.
Oh.
I don't.
I write,
I'm
you
behind
act.
the scenes.
You
I score. I'm not in this.
We'll have Rudy do it.
You're funnier.
Right. That's why I'm going to direct you.
No.
All right. A new Untold story.
Let's make
3.
Owen. Let's make Owen do it.
Real quick. Welcome back to
Welcome
Owen.
back, Owen.
This
You-
was a blast. I missed it.
I'm glad you're back.
Owen's the best, and we got a
Sketch show.
sketch show coming out 12 hours ago. That is phenomenal. So if you haven't watched it, it is up right now.
Yeah, go check that
Owen's a
out.
part of.
That's at Barstool Comedy YouTube. My computer is locked to Chicago, so I'm not allowed to. I can't
Yeah.
boot it up. I had to go into Erica's office and shred a stack of jokes this big. Some of them were good, I'm sure. Probably.
Yeah.
Is that Florida Man?
What the hell?
No.
It's just another live.
Oh, that's an.
That's weird.
How did he do this? Who is this? My phone was
Dude,
locked.
I think he just robbed and killed that black guy. And just took over his live stream.
I got it.
He heard he saw that he was making $100. He posted it on Snapchat.
How did this happen? I gotta gift him.
Yeah.
I'll give him a wide eye worsty. Wait, hold on. What am I going to gift him?
Who's that?
How did he do this?
He had a lick on a Valley Festival.
All right, I'm going to give him a panther paws, or maybe I'll give him a birthday cake for 300.
Yeah.
He deserves this for hacking into my phone.
What sounds is he emitting?
I do. That's pretty much all I do. Hey, thank you for that big TikTok gift. You didn't have to do all that.
He did the hand heart.
And now he's done. And now he's just moved on.
He hit you
Yeah, they
with,
just don't give you nearly enough.
Evan Bailey. I'm gonna give him another one.
No, it's all these guys who have 10 viewers who act like they're getting them around the clock. Like, oh yeah, thank you. It's,
I'm gonna give him a corgi for 300.
wait, what's his name? I'm gonna go in there and battle you. I'm gonna versus you.
I think his name's Shorty for Life.
What? Shorty for life?
He doesn't want him. Shorty for Life 22. SHORTY_4_life 22. North Carolina lesbian.
Wait, lesbian?
Oh my God, I got one upped. I sent it. And as soon as I sent it, somebody else just said my dog died yesterday. We battling right now?
I'm gonna load up.
Fuck.
Real quick.
What are you sending?
What we should send? What are like some two battling? Two.
I don't know. He doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
All right. New Untold Story 335.